up, everyone? It's me, Stef, the Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition. How y'all doing? It's the end of the weekend, beginning of the new week, wherever you are in the world. Oh my goodness, it has been a weekend and a half because, guys, before I carry on, all those that are watching on the replay, you should know by now. Fast forward like 10, 15 minutes and I will have started the main topic of the day, which is, oh yes, I am exposing Meghan Markle over her recent lies to Netflix about American Riviera Orchard. Really? Well, I'm going to give you guys all the information that I found through my research and you guys can decide. However, oh my goodness, on Friday, thank you so much to everyone that supported the finally launched Royal Clubhouse. I was joined by my first guest, Sue Smith. So if you missed it in all its glory, it is there on the replay. Next week, there'll be another Royal Clubhouse live, 7 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock Eastern. And my next guest is going to be Michelle from Royal Daily Tea. So do not miss that out. And guys, if watching it for like a full hour and a bit is a little bit too long, well, guess what I also did? Yes, I split it up into all 4 segments. So we've got the Megxian Hazard News, the non-Megxian Hazard News. We have who is your Royal Zero of the Week and who is your Royal Hero of the Week. So you've got many ways in which you guys can comfortably consume Royal Clubhouse. I am so happy it is finally launched. And if all goes according to plan, there's going to be 2 new animations that will be introduced in next week's Royal Clubhouse Live. Fingers crossed, my animator Martin is on it like a Donkey Kong it. Anywho, hi everyone. Oh my goodness, I'm just buzzing off of life right now. I'm going to get into it, I promise. But in the meantime, oh my goodness, I've got so much support before this stream even started. Thank you so much. I'm so glad to be back at it, doing what I love, which is videos and live streams for you guys. Apologies for what's been going on over the last couple of weeks. There was a family emergency. I had to go to Italy. As soon as I found out what the family emergency was all about, quite literally a couple of hours later, I was on my way to Italy. Like, that's how serious this shiz is. I was literally in the cinema theatre with Mr. Fox. We were watching Twisters at the time, and I get this kind of message from my mum. She's like, call me. And I get like a zillion missed calls from her, and I'm there thinking, something's not right. And so I walk out of the theatre. I don't walk back in. I miss like the last half of Twisters. And I'm literally there outside of the theatre looking at every single like flight operator, and I'm thinking, okay, when is the nearest we can get our backsides to Italy? Like right away, straight away, do not pass go, let's get it done, right? And it was literally within like 12 hours. So yeah, booked the ticket straight away, let Mr. Fox know. It was like, what? Yeah. So I'm back. It's still not okay. It's only going to get worse. It is what it is. But yeah, done and done. Anywho, thank you so much for everyone, for all your kind support, your kind messages. I read them all as I was giving you guys as much of an update as I could during that time. You guys are amazing. So thank you. Project Metal Music, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying, hey, Steph, keep kicking butt. I will do. And Sue be Sue, gifting 5 leadership to some of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Sue Be Sue. Also as well, Stef Weslyak, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying happy Sunday, Stef. I'm glad I could make the live today. Well, do you know what? I'm biased. I'm glad you could make the live today, so thank you so much. Also as well, thank you to Lisa Boo for the $2 sugar bucks, ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way, and my favourite, the Ginger Doggy Fighting Ass moment. I saw it, so thank you. Also as well, we've got Purple is the New Black. Firstly, thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar bucks, mate. Saying amazing stream for Clubhouse, Stef. Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. It's only going to get better as the format develops and I get better at it. So really, really looking forward to the future of this series and who else I'm able to get on this channel. Oh my goodness, it's going to be so much fun. Also as well, Purple is the New Black being like, I can find Stef's favourite Ginger Doggy Fighting Ass moment. Love it. Thank you so much. Also as well, Purple is the New Black was like, I'm not going to stop there. Oh, no. I'm going to give the leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Sue Be Sue and Purple is the New Black. And that only means one thing, guys. Officially, the gifting wars for this stream have begun. So thank you so much for kicking off today's gifting wars already. We also have Sergeant George Harrison in the chat. Thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, love. Saying, hi, Stef. Just going to be watching today, saving up for my 50th birthday getaway. Happening on the 19th. I can't wait. Oh, my goodness. Firstly, you do not have to ever explain yourself if you never, donate or support extra during a stream, Sergeant. Cut that shiz out, love. Come on. You know better. Come on. But oh my goodness, your 50th? When is it? When is your 50th? I need to know. Oh my goodness. And where are you going? Where are you going for this getaway? Oh, details. I need details. Let me know, love. Also as well, Lisa coming in with her €2 sugar bucks. And yay. My Ginger Doggy Fighting Ass moment. Love it. Thank you so much. We've got some more coming in. Lisa saying, thank you, Sue Be Sue 73 for my subscription. I love it when you guys jump into the gifting wars and you're just, so generous and kind with the subscription gifts. Absolutely amazing. We have the best community ever, hands down. Shh. Don't tell Andy I said that. Love you, big bro. Anywho, Tony Gunk's gal, yes, coming in, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Tony Gunk's gal. And guys, that makes it to a whopping 8 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 2 more away from double figures. From 10 new leaders for today's stream. Who is going to help us get there, guys? We may soon find out. We also have Lizzie B helping us get to that magic 8 new leaders for today's stream. Gifting another leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey up to our newest leaders, courtesy of Lizzie B and Tony Gunk's gal. Jeffrey Crownwell becoming an alternate leader. Appreciate your face. Thank you so much. Everyone say hey up to Jeffrey, and hearts in the chat for Jeffrey because they went one step further and actually hit that join button. So thank you so much. Carrie Davis, thank you so much for the $4.99 sugar bucks. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. And it's Mr. Yellow Dude being like, with the music. Love it. Jeffrey Crownwell as well. Thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. Say, keep it up with Mr. Green Blob. Oh, I will do. King Bob, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying 2 years, 1 month. Time flies when having fun. Always. I went to the Yorkshire Dales the last 24 hours. Absolutely wonderful. Amazing. I climbed another mountain. Oh, yeah. Whernside. The biggest one in Yorkshire. Whernside. It took about 5-6 hours. But I did it. And, hearts in the chat for Mr. Fox, because he had to live through that with me. I don't like mountains. It's just not for me. It really, really isn't. I mean, it was lovely to be, on the highest point in Yorkshire and turn around to the man I love and say, I love you. Like, that was special to me. But, yeah, coming back down, it was better. Was better than going up. That's for sure. That's for sure. Sue B. Sue, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. And again, my favourite. The ginger doggy fighting arts moment, and it looks like we're starting a ginger doggy fighting arts moment train, because we've also got Mum of Two jumping in on this, being like, I know I can find Steph's favourite. Thank you, guys. Tony Gunk's gal coming in and joining as a leader. Everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, Tony Gunk's gal, and also hearts in the chat for Tony Gunk's gal, because they went one step further and hit that join button. That takes us to a whopping 9 new leaders for today's stream. We're just one more away from double figures. We've got to 10 new leaders. So who else is going to jump in today's gifting wars or be like Tony Gunk's gal and hit that join button themselves? Guys, we may soon find out. And LNC, okay, yo. Thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks. I don't know where that yo came from, but I'm just going to run with it. Saying, hey, Meghan has her, but no qualifications in psychology. I know, right? Oakley dokley. So let's crack on with today's main topic, which is, I'm exposing Megxit over her recent lies to Netflix about American Riviera Orchard. Oh, yeah. Let me just give me one moment. There we go. All right. Let me try that again. Sorry, I had to do something in the background there. So let's kick off with today's main topic, which is, yes, I am exposing Meghan Markle over her recent lies to Netflix about American Riviera Orchard. Am I? I'm going to give you all the information. You guys can decide. But here we go. So I believe this is BS from Team Sussex. And I'm going to show you why. And I'm going to go through all the research that I've done. But all of a sudden, we have experts. Let's call it as it is as far as I'm concerned, Team Sussex. Turning around and saying that Megx is delaying the jam launch, delaying American Riviera Orchard, the full launch, for a strategic reason. What could that strategic reason be? Well, this is the thing. She launched all this 4 months ago with that video on Instagram, her Instagram itself, the website, sign up for the launch, for the waiting list, blah, blah, blah. But this is the thing, right? We've now got experts turning round, Warren Johnson, a veteran PR and marketing consultant, saying that Megx is likely waiting until a Netflix cooking show hits the streamer to maximise sales of American Riviera Orchard, saying the Holy Grail is creating an entire lifestyle ecosystem. Look at what Gordon Ramsay or Martha Stewart has done. It's about creating a symbiotic relationship between cookbooks, TV shows, and products so they all feed each other. Using a well-funded TV show that someone else is paying for to advertise your products seems like a great commercial strategy to me. Yeah, a better strategy, if this, as far as I'm concerned, was true, was to launch American Riviera Orchard at the same time that her TV series comes out on Netflix. This would then make sense. The fact of the matter is, that's not happened. She's launched it, well, soft launch anyway, of American Riviera Orchard, months and months and months and months and months before this TV show even sees the light of day on Netflix. If it even sees the light of day on Netflix, because word on the grapevine, Netflix ain't happy with what they've seen so far. Let's put it that way, right? Now, a second brand expert is also saying that she'll launch, fully American Riviera Orchard at the same time that a Netflix show goes live. A brand guru, Nora Lawler, saying everyone has to abide by Netflix schedule these days. They are by far the biggest player in town. they both admit that from a strategic and branding perspective, if you suggest you're going to launch something, but then 4 months later nothing has happened, the world moves on. To allow some anticipation to build is not a strategy I would disagree with, especially as it enabled her to test her credibility and see if she gets laughed out of town as a jam maker before risking a penny. Personally, I'm not sure the world needs more jams, but maybe I'm wrong. Well, this is the thing. She ain't testing the waters here by soft launching American Riviera Orchard, yeah? She really wanted to launch this, as far as I'm concerned, way before the TV show. Way before. To start making money thick and fast. Now, as far as I'm concerned here, okay, I think Team Sussex is putting this out there. Oh, don't worry. There's nothing really from American Riviera Orchard yet because we're just waiting for the TV show to come out and then we'll really launch American Riviera Orchard, right? No. By putting that message out there, I think she's panicking because nothing has launched in the last 4 months. And she wants people, and more specifically Netflix, in my opinion, to think it's all part of the plan. Oh, I launched something 4 months ago, but nothing's come out since. Oh, no, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan. To me, this is all, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, lies to Netflix to try and reason with them as to why nothing has happened with the brand for the last 4 months. Especially when she went cap in hand, reportedly to Netflix, after failing to find someone to actually run and fund it. So here, this was back in April. So a couple of weeks after she soft launched this brand, right? Saying that Netflix could step in to help run American Riviera Orchard after she fails to find a CEO despite a wide search. She's failed to find a chief executive officer for American Riviera Orchard, despite having interviewed several candidates for the position, beginning the search 5 weeks prior to this article. California-based source saying the initial CEO search has not panned out so far. And her apparent difficulties have led to apparently Megxie making negotiations with Netflix about them entering into a commercial partnership with the brand. The source saying this is something new for Netflix. It would run the lifestyle business with Meghan, developing products as spin-offs from a show, and if a partnership is agreed, it's likely that Netflix would install its own CEO to run operations. But hang on a minute. I thought the reason here that there's a delay in the full launch of American Riviera Orchard is because, no, she's only just waiting for the TV series to launch and then she'll fully launch the brand. Oh no, it couldn't be nothing to do with the fact that she's still yet reportedly to find a CEO and she's still yet reportedly to try and find someone to actually fund the thing. Because when Netflix seemingly said no, all of a sudden, a couple of months later, she then appears in the Hamptons to reportedly find backers there. So here she's at the high-powered business summit only a week or two back at the G9 Ventures Summit. And here it is. There she is, photographed with Bobby Brown. She was there with Misha Nunu as well. But this is the thing, right? It's also a lie that she networked with Gwyneth Paltrow. Because here, it says Megxie networks with Gwyneth Paltrow and Bobby Brown at High Powered Business Summit in the Hamptons ahead of a lifestyle brand launch. See, I think this is another lie that has been created by Team Sussex. She didn't network with Gwyneth Paltrow. Screw that. Because guess what? Gwyneth Paltrow had her own Goop event in the Hamptons. And, yeah, Megxie was not there. Megxie was not there at all. She wasn't there. There are no pictures of her there. Not one. So, another lie where, as far as I'm concerned, Team Sussex are trying to turn around and be like, oh, Megxie, she's on the same level as Gwyneth Paltrow at Goop because she's networking with Gwyneth now, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Another lie, debunked as far as I'm concerned because, Gwyneth Paltrow's nowhere to be seen, either in this video or in all literally the pictures that Vogue took. She ain't there. Gwyneth Paltrow has no time for Megsy. So for this article, for this headline to be out, I think it needs to be reworded. Team Sussex, if this is you, another lie you've just been caught out on. But this is the thing. Gwyneth Paltrow and Bobby Brown. Okay, yeah, she was pictured with Bobby Brown, but guess what? No one else wanted to be seen with her. No one else. And this is the problem, right? When you are launching a lifestyle brand, having celebrities associated with that brand is a great way to boost it, both monetarily, but also as well publicly. And when you've got celebrities at that Hampton Summit reportedly not wanting to go near her, yeah, that's bad news. So here, according to sources at NY Post, celebrities in the Hamptons reportedly did their best to dodge being caught in photographs with Meghan Markle. And so noticeably absent were any snaps of Megsy with event attendees, including, yes, Gwyneth Paltrow, Reese Witherspoon, Diane Sawyer, News Nation's Paula Froelich reported. And so one insider told the outlet, quote, they know that if they are in a picture with Megsy, it is tacit approval of her that she can use to promote herself. Meghan can show up at events where they're at, move into their neighbourhood, but they are not friends. They are not friends. Including, Gwyneth Paltrow. Because here you've got this radar article even specifically outing Gwyneth Paltrow, saying that Gwyneth Paltrow avoided any exposure with Megsy on Instagram during Hamptons or anywhere else on social media. But again, we're led to believe that, no. There's a delay in the full launch of the brand because she's waiting for the TV series to come out and then she'll fully launch the brand. It couldn't also be anything to do with the notion that quite literally no celebrity wants anything to do with her or her brand. And that no one seemingly wants to bankroll this brand, including Netflix, reportedly. Seriously, do they think we're dumb? Do they really think we're dumb? Before we continue, because guys, I got a little bit more for you. We've got Shaz coming in, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Shaz. Appreciate your face, love. Thank you so much. But yeah, it beggars belief that we've got, this article turning around and saying, yeah, she's only waiting to fully launch the brand once the TV series is out. When she can't really launch it anyway, when she doesn't have a CEO and she doesn't have any financial backing, whether that's at Netflix or she couldn't get any financial backing at this summit. But also as well, of course she's going to find it difficult to fully launch a brand when quite literally no one at that summit wanted to really be seen with her in the first place. The reports are there. Celebrities avoided any photos with Megsy. She's too toxic for them, including Gwyneth Paltrow. And so then when you've got this article here turning round and saying, Megsy networking with Gwyneth Paltrow, well, this is another lie that's just being caught out as far as I'm concerned. This is from Team Sussex here. Because, no, Gwyneth did not want to have anything to do with her whatsoever. So maybe she's also having trouble fully launching this brand because no celebrities want anything to do with her, that they see her and her brand as literal toxic. But, wait. There's a little bit more, because this is the thing, right? Sources previously told Page 6 that Megsy flew in from her home with entrepreneur Jamie Kern-Lima for the one-day summit, where she was apparently looking to network with female founders and get any tips, or let's say money tips, ahead of officially launching a lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard. Okay, well, maybe she needs better tips to advise her more on how to trademark her shiz correctly. Before we get into that, Rivet 3 Dove, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. I know, my favourite. Yay, the ginger doggy saying bravo, bravo. I love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Appreciate your face, thank you. But yeah, let's get back to this. Because, yeah, reports are saying that, oh yeah, she was looking for tips on how to run her lifestyle brand. Looking for tips, looking for CEO, maybe looking for financial backing, right, guys? Yeah, maybe she needs more advice on and tips on the legalities of setting up such a brand, including trademarking. Yeah, because more recently, she is in trouble as American Riviera Orchard has suffered setback after setback over, quote, irregularities in her application for a trademark. So records show that in July, 4 months after requesting to register American Riviera Orchard and all these trademarks, right, there are a number of irregularities which need to be corrected. So the US Patents and Trademarks Office has notified the Sussex's lawyers of various issues, including incorrect classification of yoga blankets, picnic baskets, and recipe books. And the agency said that fees are due to various bodies around the world to register the trademark, totaling over $11,000. She owes the trademark office over $11,000. She hasn't paid it yet. Did the check get lost in the post? Just like, you know, what happened with Actual Foundation a few months back when it went a little bit delinquent. Come the frig on, Megzy! Pay your damn bills! Seriously! See boozy as a warning! As a cautionary tale! Pay your damn bills, lass! But apparently Netflix is reportedly going to pay the fees for her. What? And so yeah, a spokesman for Netflix declined to comment on the deal. Representatives for Megzy contacted for comment, of course, probably not heard anything back. But a source close to Megzy, when I could get my teeth back in, confirmed that American Riviera Orchard has received several notices of irregularity requesting clarification on goods and services, as well as the reclassification of certain items. She hadn't even done it right. She hadn't even classified her trademark applications correctly. She's done it all wrong. So instead of her being like, well, do you know what? I need to speak to other women and get any tips of how to run American Riviera Orchard. No. She firstly needs to get tips on how to trademark her shiz correctly. An amoeba with freaking special needs can trademark better than this. Come on. Come the frick on. Now, the source added that all fees associated with these notices have already been paid. All right. But, yeah, we're led to believe that Megsy's waiting for the full launch of American Riviera Orchard once the TV show at Netflix comes out. That's what we're led to believe all of a sudden right now. It could also be because she literally has not trademarked her shiz correctly. Like so much. So many irregularities over the trademark of her stuff for American Riviera Orchard. But no. That's not the delay. That's not the delay at all. That's not the main reason why American Riviera Orchard hasn't fully launched. Oh, no. It's only because they're just waiting for the TV series to come out and then she'll launch it at the same time. Again, an amoeba with special needs, as far as I'm concerned, can work out that this freaking thing is BS. that this rationale as to why she hasn't fully launched American Riviera Orchard is BS. And so let me recap everything for you, okay? Because where we've got a scenario where literally no A-lister wants to be seen with her, no A-lister wants to invite her to any other events like Gwyneth Paltrow at Goop here, right? And no one, whether it's Netflix or otherwise, seemingly does not want to bankroll a brand, and that no one wants to work with her. She still reportedly is trying to find a CEO. And on top of that, she's having issues trademarking her shiz. Her trademarks aren't correct. They're not all in. They're not all done and dusted. This report here saying, as far as I'm concerned, from Team Sussex, saying that the full brand launch for American Riviera Orchard is delayed until the TV show comes out on Netflix, to me, is the biggest piece of shiz ever. They are doing a piss take on us right now. An absolute piss take. Because I tell you something, if she had all her ducks in a row when it comes to the trademarks, right? If celebrities actually wanted to be photographed with her to help her promote the brand, right? And actually invite her to events, and where she's actually found a CEO and someone to bankroll a brand, to me, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, we would have had a full launch of American Riviera Orchard right now. We would have. Instead, we're getting, as far as I'm concerned, BS excuses, as far as I'm concerned, from Team Sussex with this freaking article. Oh, yeah, again, don't worry, guys. The full brand launch is delayed until the TV show comes out on Netflix. Dudes, Team Sussex, if this is you, do better. Do freaking better than this. Like I said, an amoeba with special freaking needs can work out that this is freaking bull. Bull! So, guys, use the like button as your voting tool. Like I always say, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge your guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. This here, turning around and saying that she's not launched American Riviera Orchard because she's waiting for the TV series to launch, so to do it at the same time, right? Do you think that is BS? Do you think that's Megxie lying? Do you think that's Megxie lying to Netflix, turning around and saying, don't look at all of this. Don't look at the part where celebrities don't want to be near me. They don't want to invite me. That I can't find a CEO. That I can't find financial backing. My trademarks are screwed. Don't look at all that. No. Look at this. I'm just waiting for the TV show to launch and then I'll launch the brand. Do you think this is Megxie lying about why American Riviera Orchard has not fully launched? If you think that's the case, if you think this is Megxie lying about why American Riviera Orchard has not fully launched, then please use the like button as your voting tool. Like I say, it's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion to see if you actually agree with me or not. I can see here that 400 of you currently agree that yes, it is Megxie lying to Netflix about why American Riviera Orchard hasn't fully launched. My goodness, that just jumped to 404. Okay, if you agree, then again, just use the like button as your voting tool. It's just the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion again, just to see if you actually agree with me or not. Those that are watching on the replay, stay exactly where you are. I'm going to be chatting to you for a little while longer. But for those watching on the replay, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever. And you definitely do not want to miss my Daily Nerds tomorrow. I've already got them planned. Woo, I'm bringing some more fire, so stay tuned for all of that. And for those on the replay, if you think that Megxie is lying to Netflix about why American Riviera Orchard hasn't fully launched, and I bet you got some comments about that, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And hey up, live chat. How's it going? Same rules as always. Anyone that sends me super chat sticker, member only chat, your chats are guaranteed to be read. Everyone else, I'll just pick and choose what jumps out to me, but your chats are not guaranteed to be read, so please do bear that in mind. And oh my goodness, that just jumped up to 459 of you agreeing that Megxie is lying about why American Riviera Orchard hasn't fully launched. If you guys agree again, use the like button as your voting tool. I'll come back to that in a few moments and see how many more of you guys agree with it. Let's see what you guys are saying though. So Sergeant George Harrison saying, pull the plug already, Netflix. What are you waiting for? I know. Just do it. Just take her out of her misery at this point. She doesn't have a clue. She really does not have a clue. Connie says she's looking at being the next Martha Stewart. Megxie is Martha Stewart is hands above this little grifter. Yeah, and I did a video a little while back. If I remember rightly, there were reports coming through that Martha Stewart actually was not impressed. That all of a sudden she was drawing comparisons to freaking Megxie. Didn't look like she was impressed. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about this. The refusing to pay for the security, private jets and things like that. I'm looking into that. I'll see what I can find. Christabel, exactly. Financial backing. She doesn't want to lose her own money. Exactly. That to me is opinion conspiracy theory, whatever what's going on here. She wants to launch it, but she don't want to put in any capital herself. She doesn't want to put on any of the financial risk onto herself. That's what it looks like to me, anyway. Let's see. Kathy Schneider says, the only reason, in my opinion, that she announced American Riviera Orchard when she did is because she was trying to overshadow Prince William's tribute to his mother. Yeah, because this was all done literally on the same night as the Diana Awards. And it was launched whilst Prince William was on stage and just after Hazard did his own kind of thing, right? Could be. It could be. Or Megxie launching something thinking it's, fully done when it's not and doing it all half-assed, like, as far as I'm concerned, she usually does. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Ree, she can't even dress herself, let alone run a business. I know, right? Guys, actually, that reminds me. Check out, okay, the Royal Hero of the Week. It's one of the segments that is part of Royal Clubhouse every Friday live. And my Royal Hero of the Week, and it's to do with this comment, so bear with me. My Royal Hero of the Week was Queen Laetitia, because she spent about $100, all right, and looks absolutely stunning. Whereas Megxie spent over £120,000, $120,000 for her wardrobe in Nigeria and looked like a freaking demented zebra and very inappropriately dressed for that country. Whereas a Queen of Spain spends about $100 and looks like $1 million. Whereas Megxie spends $120,000 and looks like a demented zebra. Queen Laetitia of Spain was my hero of the week. So, yeah, Megxie cannot dress herself as far as I'm concerned, let alone run a business. And if you want to know more about what I've just mentioned about Queen Laetitia, then please do support my new segment, Royal Hero of the Week. I chose Queen Laetitia. Sue Smith, she chose Princess Anne. Find out who won in that video there. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Lizzie B says, what if the TV series doesn't come out? Makes no sense. It's better to have everything set up before you launch rather than to wait for something that might not come to fruition. Yeah. So this is the thing. There is, how do I put this? There have been reports whereby Netflix might not even air this thing. That essentially they're just going to cut their losses and freaking can it and then cancel the contract and get it done over and done with. Because they're really not happy about it all. So yeah, it you'd think that if you're gonna do a lifestyle brand, you'd have all your ducks and your trademark applications in a row before you launch the freaking thing. Before you even mention a word about it. That's just me, anywho. Obviously that's not Mexi. Anywho. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Marvin with the claws, meow. If Megzi launches a cookery show, it would be like Hannibal Lecter doing so. I'd watch Hannibal Lecter's cookie show over Megzi, to be fair. I'm just saying. We do not have the same taste. Let me be very clear on that. She's the freaking bed. But yeah. Effie Clinker says she was only going to work with top directors. I know. I reported on this. When she moved to California, she was like, I only want to work with the top directors like Ava DuVernay and work with the top A-list actresses, this, that, and the other. Yeah. What happened to that one, Megzi? Not even a old Suits cast want her back. She's not even in their WhatsApp group. They're just not happy with her at all. Someone's burnt their bridges, that's for certain. Sarge says, Stef spending a couple of days at our casino. Nice. And her birthday's on the 19th of August. Is it 19th of August, 19th of September? Can you just clarify that for me? Let me know, love. Let me know. Oh, Jane, thank you so much for the £2 sugar box. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying happy Sunday from the southeast of UK. Hey, happy Sunday from Yorkshire. UK represent, UK represent. Appreciate your face. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Yes, whoever's asking, yes, I'm from Yorkshire. From Yorkshire. This is a Yorkshire accent, all right? Are they on strike? Nah. I've not seen that. Stephen Magnus, thank you so much for the £5 sugar box. Saying, huh? This is the second super thanks sent without a response from you. Order date. Any idea what's wrong? So, what? I'm looking back right now. There's no other super thanks from you for today. There were a couple of super thanks from you, if I remember rightly, on Friday for the Royal Clubhouse, Stephen. So, yeah, there was the Hope Lab Youth Power for Responsible Technology Fund. Charity since 2015, they paid for awards only. Archibald donated $100,000. I remember that. I'm reading that out. And then I remember this one as well. You sent another super chat on Friday. Form 990, Parents Together Foundation. Archibald donated $50,000 in 2022. The charity's been going since 2015 and it wasn't founded by them. Because then I made that comment, which was, well, in that interview and whatnot, as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure they're making out that they did. They're insinuating at the very least, as far as I'm concerned. So, yeah, there were two super chats from you, very, very kind super chats. So thank you so much for your generosity, mate. On Friday on the Royal Clubhouse live stream. But looking backstage here. Yeah, dude, this is the first one from you today. I don't know what's going on there. My advice is speak to YouTube. That's a YouTube thing. No to do with me, mate. You know me. I read all the super chats and all your kind extra support that you guys send my way. So, and yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. You're gonna have to speak to YouTube. I'm so sorry, mate. Tony Gunk's gal, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks. And my favourite, the Ginger Doggy Fine Arts moment. Yay! For those that don't know, let me explain this very quickly. This is a ginger doggy. From the tail, hearts are coming out of it. When you lift the tail up from a doggy, what's directly underneath? The butthole. Therefore, this is a ginger doggy fighting arts moment. You will never be able to ever unsee it ever again. You are very welcome. There you go. That's why it's my favourite. It always makes me smile. So if anyone else wants to make me smile, this is the way to do it. This is the way to do it. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Oh, Beverly Mitchell coming in today's gifting war, gifting one leadership to one of you lucky lots out there. So everyone say, hey, up to our newest leader, courtesy of Beverly Mitchell. Really appreciate your face. That takes us to a whopping 12 new leaders for today's stream. We're just 3 more away from 15 new leaders for today's stream. So who else is going to pick up that sword and shield and get into that gifting war? Guys, we may soon find out. Christabel says, any news on the documentary out of Germany? Oh, I'm keeping my beady little eye on that. As soon as I know, you guys will know. As far as I know, they're still crossing all the T's and dotting the I's legally. When this thing comes out, brace yourselves. Brace yourselves. This is not going to be pretty for Megsy, reportedly. It really, really is not. Jane saying, what happened to my super chat not come up? Okay, you're going to have to speak to YouTube. Something seemingly is going on here, and I don't know why. I'm going through all the super chats just to give you a bit of background because, you know, I don't hide anything. I'm 100 with you guys. So I use a system called OBS, and I use it to film my videos, but I also use it to stream. Just like here, okay? Some people use other kind of streaming programs, but OBS to me is the best one. Best, most versatile. It's a little bit hard to understand and learn to begin with, but once you get it, it's very, very easy, okay? Anyway, as part of the OBS system, I've installed something called Chat Ninja. And so what Chat Ninja does is at the side on this OBS program, it'll show all the chats, every single one of you guys, all your chats, whether it's a super chat, non-super chat, and everything else in between, right? All of them. Whether you participate in a gifting war, you join, a member-only chat, no matter what you put in that live chat, it comes up in Chat Ninja. This is why I'm able to get your chats up on screen, because Chat Ninja is the program within OBS to do that, right? And so when you guys send a super chat sticker, whatever, right? Those are highlighted in Chat Ninja. So you can't miss them. You just cannot miss them. They stand out like a mile off. And so I always make sure that I get to them. I've not seen anything, Jane. The only thing I've got is your super chat from earlier on, which was Happy Sunday from the southeast of UK. And that's where I then turn around and be like, you know, Happy Sunday from Yorkshire, UK represent. That's the only one. If you sent another one, then please speak to YouTube, because again, that's not at my end, that's YouTube. But yeah, just to give you guys a little bit of background in terms of how I am able to see your chats and how these chats are able to come up in the first place on the screen. That's what I use. Went a little bit technical there. Hope you were able to follow me. If not, I apologize, but I'm an open book as far as I'm concerned. It is what it is. Michelle from Chicago says, I get that you're trying to be funny, but your repeated use of amoeba with special needs was offensive. Keep in mind that many listeners have special needs relatives, including your friend Sue Smith. Yeah, I'm also special needs as well. I went to a special needs school. I am autistic. Yeah. So I have every right, as far as I'm concerned, to use that phrase. Now, I apologise if you find it offensive. It's not meant to be. It's meant to be a very funny, light-hearted joke. But Michelle from Chicago, please do not make any assumptions. I think from your message there, you're assuming that I do not have any special needs whatsoever. No, I do. I went to a special needs school. I had speech therapy. And some kind of like special needs coordinator until I was like 10, 11 years old. I do suffer from autism. So, yeah. As far as I'm concerned, I have every right to say, even an amoeba with special needs can see that what Team Sussex, as far as I'm concerned, is putting out there about the reason for the delay of the launch is BS. Dude, I have every right to say it. And I'm not offended. And if you're offended, I apologise. But that's on you. That's not on me. You decide what you're going to be offended about. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Ladia says, love the Yorkshire accent. Appreciate it. Thank you. I do too. I love my Yorkshire accent too. Katrina says, hi, Stefania. Glad you're back. I'm glad I'm back too. Yay. Now, another little quick update. There might be another situation with my family where all of a sudden I have to go back to Italy, like at a moment's notice, just like what happened a couple of weeks back. I'll let you guys know as soon as I know, but yeah, that's that. Oh, it's August. Okay. 19th of August, and our casino is called Crown. No kidding. Ooh, okay. All right. Nice. You actually own a casino? Do you actually own a casino? Is that what that is? Because if when I come to Australia, firstly, Sarge, we're meeting up face to face. And secondly, if you own a casino, you need to take me there. I like playing blackjack. I'm just saying. Ms. M, thank you so much for the leadership. Appreciate yourself. 2 years of your support for the leadership. Thank you. Saying 2 years have passed so fast. I love being in this community. Yeah, time flies when you're having fun, guys. Really does. Really does. Dawn Rag says, Yorkshire last watching. Hey up, Yorkshire represent. We Yorkshire folks say it as it is. We don't mince our words. I can't be bothered with that. I'm just going to say it as it is. Call a spade, and let the chips lie where they fall. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, Jane says my super chat came up. Perfect. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. There's a lot of chat about YouTube being dodgy at the moment. I'll have a word with YouTube afterwards and find out what the hell is going on. Okay, here we go. Stef Wesleyak, as someone who's also autistic, ADHD, and learning difficulties, etc., I never found that offensive. Exactly. Come on. Let's be freaking real here, okay? Nut up, people. Nut the hell up, okay? There are jokes. Yeah? Nut up. Stop being freaking snowflakes. The professionally offended, get the frick out. I don't have time for you morons. I really, really do not. Those that can take a joke, that can be a little bit more in their critical thinking and think, maybe that's not really offensive, you know? Maybe there's nothing to be offended about. I know, radical way of thinking these days. Maybe there's something not to be offended about, right? Stay in my blessing. Those that are professionally offended, get out. I really can't be bothered with you guys. I'm going to say it as it is. I'm not going to change my language. I'm not going to change the way that I express myself. If you like that, brilliant. You're welcome. If you don't, brilliant. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking me out and giving me a chance. If I'm just not your cup of tea, not a problem. I know being on the internet, some people are going to like me, others are not. That's cool. That comes part and parcel of being on here. Not a problem. Not a problem. Shaz says, my daughter has Asperger's. Yeah. Yeah. A lot of people have Asperger's and autistic, and they're not even diagnosed, or they don't really know until it is, if that makes sense. And there's so many cases that have been undiagnosed. I'm one of the lucky ones born in the 80s that was diagnosed. Because around about that time, it was thought that it was really just in males, autism. My mum had to really bang on a lot of doors to actually start being taken seriously about me. I wasn't communicating until I was about 4 years old, at all. I had to be taught everything from scratch, literally everything. I remember being in the hospital. We were in a porta cabin, and there's this contraption, this toy contraption, and you had wooden blocks. So you had a square block, a circle block, a star block, a triangle block, and then the corresponding holes to put them in. And I remember just sitting there and thinking, what do I do with these things? I didn't have a clue. Kids instinctively would put the corresponding block into the corresponding hole, right? I couldn't do that. I couldn't figure that out. I literally had to be shown, okay, so the star goes in the star hole and the circle goes in the circle hole, and so on and so forth. And that's stayed with me right up until present day. If you tell me to do something and I don't know how to do it, I can't figure it out on my own. I literally have to have someone to show me how to do it step by step. Once I'm shown step by step, I can then do it. Not a problem. I'll understand it. I can do it. Not an issue. But yeah, and my penchant to literally tell the truth all the freaking time, very brutally and honestly, is another kind of indicator of my autism. And there's other things as well, being on time is a thing with me. If someone is late or make me late, I do not like that. I hate that. It's a bugbear of mine, and things have to be in their place and organized. But yeah, so yeah, I'm autistic. I don't really talk about it a lot because there's not really much kind of, what would the word be? Well, I want to say excuse, but not much opportunity to discuss it. But it's not like I'm hiding it. I'm autistic. There you go. Hi. It's a thing. I'm not ashamed of it. It's a superpower of mine. It really, really is. It allows me to look at the world and communicate with the world in a different and more unique way. Love that. And here I am, quite literally, okay? So for all those out there, right, who are on the autistic spectrum in any way, shape or form, where possible, do not use that as something to limit you, to stop you. Use it as a superpower. Use it to your advantage. I am. Hi, everyone. Do you know what I mean? Let's see. Be Happy says, I have relatives with special needs. Don't worry, Steph. Oh, I'm not. Colleen Dollahoo says, we joke around and not easily offended. Booyah! Stef, my son has autism, doing great, super smart, he loves your accent. Hey up, amen, son. How's it going, mate? Jill Downs, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks, and my favourite. Yay, the Gina Doggy Fine House moment. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Let's see what else you guys are saying. Ms. M says, my daughter has special needs as well. We all have issues after all, don't we? Exactly. Tony Gunk's gal, my cousin has special needs and I'm not offended. My other cousin might be autistic. Yeah, I mean, it seems to run in our family, autism, especially the firstborn. So I'm the firstborn for my mum, and then I've got my brother who's younger. I've got it, my mum don't. I've got it, my brother doesn't. My mum, she's not being diagnosed, but yeah, we suspect she's got that as well. Then we've got a second cousin of mine who's a firstborn who's got it. And we've got a firstborn of my first cousin who's got it. So, yeah, it seems to run in the family on my mum's side that the firstborn seems to get it, seems to get the autism. Is what it is. Mum of two says, I have some family with special needs. I'm not offended. Exactly. Booyah. Laura Lee says, we love you, Stef. You do not offend with your statement. There you go. It's not to offend. It's to be humorous. Professionally offended, get the hell out. RustCole01, thank you so much for the $5 sugar bucks. Ruining a sugar's day by sending some sugar bucks my way. Saying speech therapy didn't work. You still have a British accent. I know, right? It didn't work. I need to get a refund, don't I? Because this is coming out of me going, what the hell did they do to me? I don't know. I'm doomed, I tell you. Doomed! Oh, wow. Let's see. Way up. Hey up! Red Squirrel has called it. There's a sugar infestation. So what do we do? The sugar alert has been sounded. For all the sugars in the chat, this is for you. Hi, morons. How you doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this live stream and chatting in the live chat, because your view and your chat, it's engagement. And that's engagement that YouTube loves. So the more you view my live streams and the more you chat in my lives, guess what? The more YouTube sees so many more people doing that and promotes my live stream and channel even more to even more people to then see me and see what I'm talking about. So that's why I call you guys morons, because you hate watching and hate commenting in the live chat actually is helping me. Yeah. Do you feel like morons now? Yeah, I bet you are. Hi, morons. Thanks, morons. So yeah, thanks to Red Squirrel for sounding the sugar alert. Wondered where they were. They were a bit quiet, weren't they? MPNG Creative Media, thank you so much for the £2 sugar bucks. And my favourite. Yay! The Gin Doggy Fine House moment. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. Thank you so much. Let's see. Jack Ryan says, saying something offensive is okay. Yeah. And, one comment about what the hell is going on in the UK at the moment. It's scary. George Orwell's 1984 is fully realised in the UK. You can literally get arrested and be jailed for years for sharing a tweet, a Facebook post, whatever it is, that the government defines as offensive, as racial hatred, racial inciting, whatever, right? Oh, yeah. It's happening. People have already been sent to jail because of this. It's insane. And when you look at the tweets, you look at the posts that they're being arrested for and being sent to jail for, it's absolute BS. It's absolute BS. So to two-tier Keir Starmer. And for those that don't know, Keir Starmer is our Prime Minister of the UK. Two-tier Keir is in relation to the two-tier policing that's going on at the moment in this country, as far as I'm concerned. So yeah, to our Prime Minister Keir Starmer. F you. F you. Guess what? When a totalitarian government tries to curb free speech and free expression, doesn't end well. Just doesn't. So Keir Starmer, F you. He's got literally people in the UK now scared of speaking out. Scared of even sharing a tweet or sharing a Facebook post or whatnot if they agree with it. It is insane to be in the UK right now. I am ashamed of this country. I'm ashamed of our government. I didn't even vote for Keir Starmer, let me put it that way. I voted for reform. I'm ashamed of our government. I'm ashamed of the state that the country has devolved into after only 4 or 5 weeks of two-tier Keir being in power. Screw me. Sideways with this BS. The UK is in a mess at the moment. And he's making it worse. He really is. He's lumbering all those that are speaking out, as far as I'm concerned, against illegal immigration. That's out of control, this, that, and the other. Crimes being made, this, that, and the other. He's labelling them all as far-right, racist, blah, 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 blah. Well, here's the problem with that kind of tactic. When you demonize a large population as far-right, racist, and using derogatory terms like that, if you think that is going to calm the situation down and calm that side down, again, F you, Keir Starmer. Because actually what's happening there is by using ad hominem attacks such as the racist, the far right, the blah, 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 blah. No. What you're doing is you're inflaming the situation further. You're putting all those people backs against the wall. You're insulting them. No one likes to be insulted. What happens when people are insulted? More often than not, they lash out. Dude is playing this all wrong. Now, are there some on that side that are racist far right? Of course there are. There are bad apples on every single side of the political aisle that you look at. You'd be insane to say that there's not. But there's a large part of that side, a greater part, aren't far right, that aren't racist. But he's simplifying it and demonising absolutely everyone on that side. Not a good tactic, not a good look. And so there's going to be even further unrest, further hatred against the government, further hatred against the authorities, because he is insulting that side instead of turning around and being like, well, do you know what? I'm going to have a conversation with them. They have legitimate issues, legitimate concerns. Let's open up a dialogue. Instead of trying to shut them down with insults, have a freaking dialogue, Keir Starmer. It's not that freaking hard. Be a freaking politician. Discuss the issues. Don't shut them down saying the far right, the racist, this, that, and the other. That's an oversimplification because the situation's much more nuanced than that. Have a conversation with them. Say, okay, why do you feel that way? What's going on? And if they're wrong in how they feel, or if they're wrong on their facts, then guess what? Show the receipts. Show the evidence. Bring them round. Purple is the new black. Thank you so much for the $2.99 sugar bucks saying, love your accent, Stef. You're amazing. Well, thank you very much. You've had a lot of that in that little rant there of F.U. Keir Starmer. Colleen Donahue, thank you so much for the $2 sugar bucks to the Gin Doggy Fine Arts moment. Yay. Thank you so much. Sarah Cartland, a.k.a. Motley, saying, and thank you so much for the £4.99 sugar bucks, saying, we Brits have a dry sense of humour. If they don't like it, let them do one. I love your channel. As you always say it as it is. Don't explain, do one. There you go. I'm going to finish off in a minute, and I know that there's some more support, so I'll get to you guys in a moment. But finishing off this rant, again, instead of demonising that side, with ad hominem attacks and insulting them, saying the far right, the racist, this, that, and the other. Instead, find out why there's so much unrest in the first place, why there's so much anger from that side, and have a conversation with them. Find out what the issues are, what they're concerned about. Come to an understanding. Freaking hell, this is conflict resolution freaking 101. You don't freaking insult the other side and demonize them. Not on the table. You freaking talk. You have a conversation. What happened to a conversation? What happened to that? But no. Instead, Keir Starmer, as far as I'm concerned, is demonising that side, demonising even more by prosecuting them at this point, by curbing free speech on the internet. To the point where even if you share the wrong post, a post that the government deems is wrong, you could go to jail for years. And this is not hyperbole. It is happening. This is scary. This is insane. It's scary to live in the UK right now. I will freely admit, I'm on Twitter, right? And I'm looking through some things. And I'm there thinking, do you know what? I agree with that. And generally speaking, usually I'd share it. Now I don't. I don't. Because I'm scared. The government is enforcing this piece of the law that, as far as I'm concerned, they are completely misusing and abusing to the hilt. But they're using this part of the law to silence people by literally sending them to jail. Just for sharing a tweet, sharing a Facebook post. Even just literally just sharing what they think of the whole situation. If the government deems that as wrong, you're gone. You go to jail. I respect everyone's right to free speech, including those that I disagree with. Because guess what? They have their right to voice their opinions just as much as I have my right to voice mine. We're not always going to agree. Not a problem. Fill your boots. Even if I think what someone has said is completely egregious, nasty, evil, whatever you want to say, well, do you know what? They still have that free speech. Now, if there is intent behind that nasty speech that they've made, and there's proof of that intent, yes, send them to jail as far as I'm concerned at that point, because that is a legitimate threat. Bye-bye. But to go to jail just literally because you're sharing a post or you're saying something the government doesn't like, that they don't agree with. Nah. F you, Keir Starmer. You are not my Prime Minister. No. The sooner we see the back of that freaking joker, as far as I'm concerned, the better at this point. We're only 4 or 5 weeks in and the UK's freaking already burning. And now he is conducting war against free speech on the internet to the point where we're literally scared of sharing tweets, Facebooks, whatever. No. This is not the UK I signed up for. F you, two-tier Keir Starmer. F you, two-tier Keir. DA, thank you so much for the $9.99 sugar box, saying it's fine. You don't have to explain yourself. My family thinks you're awesome just the way you are. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Christine Gilbert says, yeah, I don't see many of my UK friends on Twitter. That's probably why. It's probably why. And you've got Keir Starmer turning around and being like, oh, Elon Musk has declared war. Anyone even outside of the UK where we think it's offensive, this, that, and the other, we're going to get them. Remember your jurisdiction, dick. It lies and it ends on the UK freaking border. Unfortunately, I'm within that. Oh my goodness. What an absolute megalomaniac as far as I'm concerned. Exactly. What? And threats of harm and death to the royal family and nothing is done. That's crazy. Exactly. Yeah. The police know about all the threats, both death threats and threats of harm, that the Sugar Squad, the morons, have sent to me. Has there been one arrest and one prosecution? No. Says it all as far as I'm concerned. It says it all. Stephen Magnus, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying yesterday a demo in our town, 6 police officers and 194 police officers, about 80 people sat on the ground having a picnic, 2 arrested for drinking. Amen, says Stef for Parliament. Linda Glass says Starmer's is a joke. 2-tier Kia. That is a hashtag now. That is his legacy, 2-tier Kia. And he's only 4 or 5 weeks into the job. He is screwed up big time. Big time. Let's see. Oh, Lukey World, thank you so much for the £2 sugar box, saying based, Steph. It's just government gaslighting. They want it. Yeah. Yeah. The government's totally gaslighting. But it's worse than that. They're literally, it's like thought crime. So it's 1984 Orwellian thought crime in process here that we're seeing. If you think it, you're done for. The government's going to get you and send you off to jail. It's ridiculous. Red Squirrel says Keir Starmer is getting scary by the hour. He is. I fear for this country right now. I literally fear for the UK right now. And where he's taken it. I really, really do. Mary Deal says, can all of you do a recall? It's a good question. I don't know. I know that there could be like a vote of no confidence in Parliament that would then spark I think it was like a leadership contest within the ruling party, which here is Labour. But in terms of a general election between all parties, I don't know, actually. MPNG Creative Media, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership, saying all people who are always late with no spine needs to be autistic in order to be early for once, and that goes for sugars. Spin, sugar. Hello. Sarah says, Steph, thanks for being your awesome self. You're our queen. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Lulu's mum says, read George Orwell. We're here. Yeah. George Orwell is here. 1984 has arrived. V for Vendetta has arrived. And the sad thing about it is, and quoting V for Vendetta and paraphrasing here, the people shouldn't be afraid of the government. The government should be afraid of its people. The government should be working for us. We put them in the office. Okay. Right. With that being said, oh my goodness, I went a little bit longer than I would have done, but yeah, that rant had to happen. F you, Keir Starmer. Anywho, with that being said, guys, oh my goodness, 745 of you. Thank you so much to everyone that used the like button to vote. 745 of you have agreed that yes, Megxie has lied to Netflix about her delayed launch regarding American Riviera Orchard. If you guys agree with that, then please use the like button as your voting tool. It's the quickest and easiest way for me to gauge you guys' opinion, see if you actually agree with that or not. Thanks as well to everyone that kept me company until the end. 755 of you are still here. Hi! Thank you so much. Thank you also to everyone that became a new member or jumped into today's gifting wars. We got a massive 12 new leaders for today's stream. So thank you so much for that. Thank you also to everyone that viewed this live stream live. 8,505 of you. I salute you. Thank you so much. Jimbo, thank you so much for your continued support for the leadership. Saying, sorry I missed it, but agreed with Kia. There we go. Good. Also, thank you so much to everyone that was generous enough to send me a super chat sticker. Your guys' extra support is everything. So thank you so much. And thank you to everyone that subscribed. We had at the beginning of the stream 124,127 of you alter nerds in the community. Where are we now? Woo! Yes, we went up 124,131 alter nerds in the community. So guys, if you appreciated what came out of my gob, and I'm sure you did, then make sure you subscribe to join our alter nerd tribe on your way out. You will not want to miss my next videos tomorrow. Also as well, help us get to 1 million so we can also get that go play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. And if you've got any hard hitting opinions on whether you think Megxie is lying to Netflix about why American Riviera Orchard has been delayed, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks in the replay. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. So next week, Monday to Thursday, you're going to get your 3 daily nerds at 7, 9 and 11 UK time in the evening. Friday it'll be the second episode of the live stream that is now Royal Clubhouse, 7 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock Eastern. And my next guest is going to be Michelle from Royal Daily Tea. So I'll be seeing you live next Friday, 7 o'clock UK time, 2 o'clock Eastern. Please do support this new live stream series that I've launched. I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy that it's finally launched. And then for the Daily Nerd Live Sunday edition, I'll see you again, same time, 10 o'clock UK time, 5 o'clock Eastern next Sunday for some more Hazza and Megxie shenanigans. With that being said, appreciate all your faces. Thank you so much for all your support. Until the next time, you guys. Laters and F you, Keir Starmer.